Buying an investment property can be quite exciting and daunting at the same time. Where do you start? Before investing, you really want to make sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into and you're up to speed with all the rules and regulations involved with buying a property. Today, we will be chatting with Damian Collins, a director at Momentum Wealth, who is an expert in this area.
Well, the first thing you've got to start with is the location, because at the end of the day, the land is what goes up in value and the buildings over time depreciate and they fall away. So first of all, you're looking at areas that have got great infrastructure, great access to roads and freeways, good school areas, and just generally close to the city. And you just think about it logically, would you like to live in that area? And would other people like to live in that area? So that's the most important thing. Start with the location and then the house is second.
Is it best to get a property as close as the city as possible or further away? Like, does that affect rental return?
Look, in an ideal world, you would be as close as you possibly can to the city, but properties close to the city with a bit of land value are quite expensive. We're talking about potentially $1 million plus, and they don't make great investments because the rental returns aren't as good. So we generally tend to stick about 10 to 20 kilometres out. You can still buy a great property between $450,000 and $600,000, still gets really good rental returns, and as Perth grows, they will become considered almost inner city, and we think you'll get the best capital growth in those locations. So you can see the property, it's not brand new and shiny, but it's still very functional and livable.
It's a very nice one. So we have decided on the location. Where do we need to look to invest in the property?
Well, look, most thing you want to focus on is clean bathrooms, clean kitchens. As I said, it doesn't have to be super modern, but that's the most important thing. Everything other than it just has to be clean and presentable.
You've never had an investment property before. How do you know where to spend that money on renovations?
Look, I'd talk to a REWA agent, the person who's potentially sold you the property. They'll know what's suitable for that demographic in that area, and they'll be able to give you good advice and information.
And with renting as well, they'd be able to help there? Because obviously you want to rent this property out.
Yeah, it definitely. Look, some people try to self-manage, but they generally fail. Best thing is to use a professional. There's some great agents, so talk to your local REWA agent about renting your property out.
If you're thinking about buying an investment property or even creating your very own property portfolio, it's definitely worth a chat with a professional first. They can help you every step of the way, and before you know it, you could end up owning a property just like this. For more information about investing in property, visit REWA for advice or go to our website.